ANS News Video, March 2024. Welcome to the March edition of ANS News Video, a month full of interesting events and initiatives in the Salesian world. Enjoy the vision. RMG Brazil. Visit of the Rector Major to the province of Campo Grande. Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime, Rector Major of the Salesians, arrived in Aracatuba, Brazil, for his animation visit to the province of Saint Alfonso Maria de Ligoy of Brazil, Campo Grande. The visit took place from the 6th to the 15th March 2024, was full of activities. He participated in the Salesian Missionary Symposium on the theme From Dream to Missionary Reality in Times of Synodality. He visited several works of the province, including those of the indigenous peoples of Boyo Bororo and Zavantes, who expressed their gratitude for the work done by the Salesians in their midst. During the visit, the Rector Major received the title of citizenship of 3 cities, Mato Grosso do Sul, Aracatuba, and Corumba. Several anniversaries were celebrated during the visit, including the 130th anniversary of the Salesian mission in this part of Brazil. The 10th successor of Don Bosco had the opportunity to spend intense moments with the young people and the confreres of the province. Rome, Congress on Youth Sexuality. From 1st to 3rd March 2024, the Salesian Pontifical University in Rome organized an international conference on the topic of youth and sexuality, challenges, criteria, formation paths for educators, religious, priests and pastoral workers. The conference was attended by 600 people from all over the world. The initiative was the culmination of an interdisciplinary reflection process conducted within the university over the last 2 years and the starting point of a new training proposal aimed at qualifying educators to accompany young people in such a delicate and vital area of their affective life. Rome. Meeting of the coordinators of Salesian Missionary Volunteers. The provincial coordinators of the Salesian Missionary Volunteers met at the Salesian Pontifical University in Rome from 5th to 9th March 2024 to discuss key topics such as identity training, accompaniment and networking. 45 Salesians and lay people from different provinces attended this meeting. The meeting concluded with a Mass presided by Father Alfred Maravilla, the General Counselor for Mission. Africa, Madagascar. South Sudan, celebrating International Women's Day. The Salesian missions in Kwajok and Maridi, South Sudan, celebrated International Women's Day on 8th March with students and their families. The chosen theme, inspiring the inclusion of women in the development of South Sudan, was a good opportunity to raise awareness about gender equality and the fundamental role of women in society. Games, competitions were held during the day, with several students winning prizes. The event was crowned by a Eucharistic celebration of thanksgiving for all the women involved in Salesian work in South Sudan. Sierra Leone. Don Bosco Fambul celebrates 25 years of service. The Salesian NGO Fambul, which means family in Sierra Leonean Creole, celebrated its 25th anniversary. Don Bosco Fambul began working in Sierra Leone in 1998 at the end of the Civil War, helping children recruited to fight. This celebration saw the notable participation of representatives from various Salesian institutions that collaborate with Don Bosco Fambul programs, including the NGO Misiones Salesianas in Madrid. The commemorative events were also attended by members of various Sierra Leone government ministries, international organizations, and official representatives. In its 25 years, Don Bosco Fambul has always stood by the people in times of hardship such as the Civil War, Ebola pandemic, floods and landslides that hit the capital every year. Cameroon. Weekend of Spirituality for Young People in Yaoundé. The Salesian Theologate in Yaoundé, Cameroon, brought together more than 500 young people from the city for the 9th spiritual weekend that took place from 9th to 10th March. The event offered several spiritual activities, including the Stations of the Cross, adoration, confession, and listening, as well as a moment of reflection on the theme of the Strenna 2024, the dream that makes one dream. Sunday's Eucharistic celebration, presided over by Father Roland Mintza, Superior of the Equatorial Tropical Africa Province, concluded this weekend, which had a positive impact on the participants. Southern Cone of America. Argentina. 10th Pilgrimage of Saint Artemirizati. On the weekend of 9th and 10th March 2024, the Diocese of Viedma, Argentina, celebrated the 10th pilgrimage in honor of Saint Artemirizati under the motto, Praying with Zati, We Are the Mission. The event, organized by the 5 parishes of Viedma, brought together thousands of faithful from the Viedma Patagones region and people from neighboring cities. The 2-day Eucharistic celebrations were presided over by the diocesan bishop, Salesian Bishop Esteban Laxague. At the end of the Eucharist, in memory of Zati's mission, the bishop and the priests present administered the sacrament of the anointing of the sick. The pilgrims also attended a ceremony at the Municipal Cultural Center of Viedma in the presence of the town's mayor in honor of the town's saint. Brazil. Don Bosco Institute, Bom Retiro, celebrates its 105th anniversary. On 19th March, the Bom Retiro Salesian Institute of the Salesian province of Brazil, São Paulo, celebrated its 105th anniversary. The Salesian organization, which works daily with thousands of disadvantaged young people and adults, organized a day of celebrations with various activities under the motto, The Dream That Makes People Dream, which was attended by several hundred young people and adults. East Asia, Oceania. Thailand, Friendship Camp. From 18th to 23rd March 2024, the Youth Pastoral Commission of Thailand organized the annual Friendship Camp, vocational camp at the Don Bosco Youth Center, Hua Hin, under the theme, The Dream That Makes Us Dream, a heart that turns wolves into sheep. 81 members attended the camp. Within the Friendship Camp, there were learning and training sessions on different topics such as Don Bosco, the Dream, and Laudato Si. Getting to know Don Bosco helped participants to know and understand Don Bosco. The Dream That Makes One Dream recounted the dream Don Bosco had when he was 9 years old, a dream realized in the founding of the Salesian congregation. Laudato Si emphasized the good of the planet and everyone's responsibility to take care of God's creation. A large section of the youth ministry sector and many Salesian confreres, Salesian cooperators, and past pupils participated in this vocational camp. South Korea, Vigil Prayer with Young People. To better experience the Lenten period, a group of over 50 young people from different parts of the country gathered at the Salesian Provincial House in South Korea on 10th March 2024 for a prayer vigil entitled Stay Awake With Me. This moment of spiritual renewal was organized by the Salesian Youth Movement of the province with the support of the Salesian Youth Ministry and the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians. The evening's program included a conference on What Does Suffering Mean for Us, led by Father Lee Bosco Jeonggun, the Stations of the Cross, and a moment of adoration in the Taizé style. Cambodia, course on media production and social networks for indigenous youth. From 10th to 20th March, young indigenous people, accompanied by a number of Salesians from 10 countries in the East Asia Oceania region, were engaged at the campus of the Don Bosco Tech in Kep, Cambodia, for a media production designed to offer useful skills to make their voices heard and to deepen together the dimension of synodality in the Church. The media production course offered traditional activities such as wall painting, composing a common hymn, as well as workshops in photography, video, digital editing, and podcast creation using smartphones and the latest tricks of technology. Overall, the course provided a holistic approach to media production, cultural and environmental conservation, and spiritual reflection, fostering understanding and appreciation among indigenous youth from diverse backgrounds. The course was designed and organized by Father Abeiro Rodas, the director of Don Bosco Kep, together with his team. South Asia, India, prayer vigil with over 300 young people. The Don Bosco Youth Service of Matunga, in collaboration with the Church Youth Movements of Mumbai, India, organized a prayer vigil entitled A New Dawn on the 9th of March. The event brought together over 300 young people from all parts of Mumbai. Gospel songs performed by the Youth United for Christ group, adoration, confession, Stations of the Cross, and Mass enabled the young participants to fully live this spiritual experience. India Conference with Social Entrepreneurs for Innovation. The Bosco Institute in Jorhat, India, hosted a conference titled Confluence, which brought together more than 30 entrepreneurs from the social sector. The event, which took place on the 1st and 2nd of March, became a platform where the future of social innovation took center stage. The conference explored key topics such as innovation in education, the role of women and youth as agents of change. Experts invited to the conference offered unique perspectives, stimulated dialogue, and generated a range of concrete strategies to promote positive change. India Ordinations to Diaconate. There were ordinations to diaconate in the Bangalore, Chennai, and Panjim provinces, with deacons coming from almost all the provinces of India. On 18th March, 27 Salesians from Christ Jyoti College, Bangalore, were ordained deacons by the Archbishop of Bangalore, Archbishop Peter Machado, in the shrine of Saint Anthony of Tisibalya, in the presence of many provincials from the various provinces. On 19th March, 12 Salesians from Becky Don Bosco, Chennai, were ordained deacons by the Archbishop of Madras Mylapore, Monsignor George Anthony Sami, at the votive shrine of Kilpauk, Chennai. On 20th March, 4 Salesians from the province of Panjim, Konkan, were ordained deacons by the Archbishop of Goa and Daman, Cardinal Felipe Neri Antonio Ferrao, in the new chapel of the Provincial House of Odsel, Goa. The gift of 43 deacons is a true grace for the South Asia region. Central and Northern Europe. Poland. School for Salesian Animators in the Krakow province. As in previous years, the Salesian province of Krakow organized the Salesian Animators School from 15th to 17th March with the aim of strengthening the skills of the young participants in their role as animators. More than 150 young people responded positively to this training initiative. Various activities took place during the training period, including first aid workshops, moments of adoration and participation in the Passion of Christ play presented by seminarians and friends of the Krakow Seminary. The final day was marked by the celebration of the Eucharist, presided over by Father Marcin Kaznowski, Superior of the province. Poland. 14th Festival of Theatre Initiatives. From 15th to 17th March, the Salesian School Complex Lux Sapientiae in Sokolov Podlaski, Poland, hosted the 14th Festival of Theatre Initiatives of amateur theatre groups from the schools of the Salesian province of Poland, Warsaw. The program included 5 performances, including Master Polycarp's Conversation with Death, Romeo and Juliet, and The 6 Days That Shook the World. In addition to the performances, participants took part in art workshops led by Warsaw theatre teachers. This festival is a wonderful initiative that allows young people to share their creativity, emotions, passion, and sensitivity for art. For the participants, it was a beautiful and extremely interesting presentation. Belarus. Salesian Inter-Oratorian Competition. On 23rd March, in the parish of St. Michael the Archangel in Samaron, the 4th Oratoriada was held, a sports competition between Belarusian Salesian oratories for children from 5th to 7th grade. The sports event began with a mass presided by the superior of the Belarus delegation, Father Pavel Skarbitsky. After the mass, several games took place with competitions between the different oratories. At the end of the day, an award ceremony was held, during which Father Ali Karalio, the head of Youth Pastoral, thanked all those who made the event possible. Inter-America. Dominican Republic. 4th edition of the Province Youth Awards. On 1st March, the 4th edition of the Province Youth Awards was held at the Antonio Mendez Auditorium of the Autonomous University of Santo Domingo Barahona in the Dominican Republic. The event, designed to highlight the talent and commitment of young people, this year focused on promoting the country's culture under the motto, "Let us value our Dominican identity." Several prizes were awarded to participants, including cultural development, ecological conservation, and the promotion of children's rights. Young people were happy to participate in this cultural event. United States Youth Center Gala in Los Angeles. This year, the Los Angeles Youth Center organized its second gala to raise funds for the Salesian mission to help disadvantaged youth. This year's event was even more successful than last year's. Attendance was high and the amount raised was double that of last year. During the gala, a vibrant tribute was paid to 3 valiant individuals, J.R. Jubak, Jonathan Rodriguez, and Hector Payan, for their unfailing contribution to the advancement of Salesian work in the city of Los Angeles. Guatemala National Assembly of Salesian Cooperators. On Sunday, the 10th of March, the first ordinary annual assembly of the Association of Salesian Cooperators of Guatemala was held, attended by members of the 6 local centers and those of one of the 2 centers in formation. After the welcome address by Don Juan Carlos Mesen, National Delegate of the Salesian Cooperators, the floor was given to each counselor and coordinator to present their activities. The meeting was held in the Aula Magna of the Salesian Theologate, St. John Bosco Parish, and the Shrine of Mary Help of Christians in Guatemala City. Venezuela Vocational Mission Day 2024, a testimony of faith and solidarity. More than 200 young people from different Salesian works gathered in Dwarka from 23rd to 30th March for an intense and meaningful week, together with lay people and religious from other congregations, immersing themselves in the Vocational Mission Day with the aim of deepening the life of Jesus and living the Easter Triduum with intensity. With the inspirational motto, "I will speak to their hearts and they will transform the wolves into lambs," the Vocational Mission Day 2024 concluded, leaving a deep mark of love, faith, and commitment in all those who participated in this unique and enriching experience. Vocational Mission Day 2024 was indeed a true testimony of life, service, and evangelization in which each young participant was the protagonist of a unique and transforming experience. Mediterranean. Italy. The Savio clubs of Valdocco bring together 300 young people. On 9th and 10th March 2024, the second meeting of the Savio clubs for teenagers from 1st to 4th grade took place, this time exceptionally at Valdocco in Turin. During this activity, the 300 young people and teenagers present tried to discover, under the guidance of the animators, the secret of Dominic Savio's holiness through prayer, meetings, training, and games. Italy. The rector major among the young people of Borgo Ragazzi. On Friday, the 22nd of March, the Borgo Ragazzi, Don Bosco in Rome, celebrated its 75th anniversary in the presence of the rector major, Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artimi. The young people were happy to meet the 10th successor of Don Bosco, who stopped to play with them, shared a snack prepared by the students of the Vocational Training Center, and showed that he really loves what young people love. The Mass, presided over by the Rector Major, and dinner with the young people and the workers of the home family concluded this splendid celebration. Malta. The friends and alumni of Don Bosco initiate the Team Maravelli mountain bike excursion. On Sunday, the 24th of March, 100 cyclists and volunteers took part in a charity ride in support of the Malta Hospice organized by the Friends of Don Bosco, Malta, representing the country's alumni movement. This was the first edition of a new annual initiative marking the Dies Natalis of Alberto Maravelli, a past pupil of Don Bosco and a passionate cyclist who used his bicycle to support associations of the poor. The event was attended by the President of the World Confederation of the Past Pupils of Don Bosco, Brian Magro, who was impressed by the event. Spain. The musical Gethsemane at the Cordoba Amphitheatre. On Saturday, 9th March, the fourth edition of the musical Gethsemane, which recounts the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus, took place at the Cordoba Amphitheatre. It is an initiative of the Salesian cooperators of the Maria Auxiliadora province of Seville. The musical, narrated by a Roman centurion named Cornelius, consisted of 18 scenes accompanied by classical songs to the delight of the large audience that came to witness this cultural and faith event. All proceeds from the show were donated to the Fondazione Don Bosco Salesiano's social project Buzzetti for young prisoners. Spain. Marca Bosco 2024. The Salesians of Villena, Spain, enthusiastically welcomed the Marca Bosco 2024 meeting, which took place over the weekend of the 1st to the 3rd of March and was attended by more than 400 young people aged between 15 and 17 from all the Salesian houses in the Valencian community and the region of Murcia. The event was characterized by a series of activities, including moments of prayer, an excursion, and performances of dance, theater, and role play. Participants were provided with well-prepared words for the day and evening to help them make the most of their pilgrimage. Marca Bosco 2024 ended on Sunday with a Eucharistic celebration presided over by Father Pablo Gomez. Spain. Salesian Solidarity Week in Valladolid. To raise funds in support of the Salesian mission in Bethlehem, Palestine, the Salesian community of Valladolid organized a week of solidarity with different activities to involve children and young people, as well as their families and local residents in this cause. Creative workshops, films, and educational conferences were organized to explore the impact of the violation of children's rights. The commitment to solidarity was also reflected in a solidarity market where various fair trade products were sold, as well as others made by participants from different Salesian realities. That is all we have for you in this March edition of ANS News Radio. Please share it with your young people, confreres, collaborators, and members of the Salesian family. Thank you for watching ANS News Radio. See you soon for the April edition. Thank you.